Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's York. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Serious repercussions, Kirk, from the last meeting when the Wolverines won in a rout.
Chris, that was a game where Michigan did everything right. Their offense was really clicking. It got Ohio State's attention. You and I were over at the facility yesterday, and everybody's talking about the last time, what happened in that game, and how they want payback today.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's York. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback. and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Caught on the outside. It's Nowacki. Finally out of bounds after a solid game. But there is a flag on the field, so let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's York. And the receiver's got it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught behind the line. It's Cross. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a handoff.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's York. Quick throw, catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab behind the line. It's Cross. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's York. He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Fair catch made at the 20. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the running back's got it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Plainly able to take him down, but that's it. And the Michigan offense. Field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hand it off for a draw.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's York. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick grab. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First down, looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. And to get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Now we'll run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to...
He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's York. Catch made by the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard. Will he score here? Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense. To pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football career. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.